Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Okay, in this video I will be showing you how to fly this Cessna 172P, I believe it's called. Now I'm not the best at it, but I do know a few things when it comes to flying. And yeah, let's get on the video. So I will not show how to taxi. I'm not that good at it, so I just started on uh, on the runway. Alright, so the first thing you gotta do is press Shift 1 or something like that. You're gonna pull up this. Now, it is possible. What you're looking for is the lights, which is right here. And you don't really want to go like this because you can't read it there, and yeah, it's kind of hard. So, Shift 1. Now, normally you want to do this at the gate. So, when you're at the gate, you want to turn on your taxi lights, but I'm good. Land lights, I think you have to have on when you're below 10,000. Nav lights always on, and strobe lights you don't need to have on when it's midday. So, and pitot, I think it's pitot heat. It gives you temperature. So if you you're in a cold area, which I'm not, well, it's technically cold, but when you're in a colder area, like I'd say below 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, I would say stay there. So now that we have that, oh, I should probably turn on the sound. Well, it's a little loud. You you can have the sound, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna. The flaps I'm gonna put set to 10, and you can. Oh, one sec. You can check them out. See how they're that right there, and then if we put it back up, and then we can go all the way down. That's if for landing normally, but for this plane I'm only gonna put them at 10. For takeoff, and once we get in the air, I will get going. You might also want to trim the plane. I'm not that good at trimming, but yeah. Alright, so once you're done with that, just make sure everything's good. And yeah, like you want this on both. You want avionics on, master on, throttle pulled out, flaps good. Okay, then you're gonna press Shift 2. Yep. You're gonna pull up this. This is a radio stack. Okay, so these two, they are your comms, which, from my understanding, is just tilde. You pull up tilde. That's the ATC menu, and it's really good. I'll show you guys that upcoming. This and this, I have no clue what it is. This is your transponder, also known as squawk. That's where you put your squawk code in, and I'll show you guys where once I take off in I'm at MSP, Minnesota. It's in Minnesota. It's their major airport. It automatically puts it in. This is your autopilot, which I'll go to right now. So this is your altitude, up, down. That's your altitude. So I'm going to go, since I'm only flying to Duluth, we're going to go 10,000 feet. And I'm a little above 10,000, so I'm going to, and right there. So that's your autopilot. Once I get up, I'm going to press that. Heading, which is right here. I'll show you guys how to input that and how to find that. That's approach. Approach nav I don't worry about. Don't worry about that. I don't, at least. And an altitude hold. So yeah, that's that. Alright, oh, press the wrong one. When you press Shift 3, you bring up your nav, which is important on these flights so you can see where you're going, because you don't really have that. Shift 4 brings up this, so if you can press Shift 4 or Shift 1, doesn't matter, this is just a little bigger. And Shift 5 brings up that, and Shift 6, does nothing. You can see right there. Okay, so this is your code or something. I forgot the actual name, but it's your code. So when you're talking to the ATC, you want to say November 52 Kilo Alpha. And yeah, that's that. Okay, so this is your six pack right here. Your six pack, cause six. Yep. Alright, so this is your airspeed. Okay, this is your artificial horizon. So like every dash mark is 5 degrees in the air. This is your altimeter. This is, I forgot what it's called, but it shows you your wings, where it is. It's very important. This is your heading. This is for your autopilot. I will show you how to do that. This is your vertical speed, which, yeah, up or down, and then, yeah, you guys get that. This I don't worry about. Yeah, these three things I don't worry about. RPMs and hours. I have 45 hours on this plane, and RPMs showed by the hundreds. So you can see I have 500 RPMs right now, and that's a good thing. Alright, now this is your clock. So it's 12:02 right now in the PMs or AMs, PMs. This is your fuel, so you have your left tank and your right tank. This is your exhaust gas temperature, which I don't worry about. This is your oil pressure, your temperature and pressure. And this is it shows your amps. And yeah. Okay, so now it's time to put in the autopilot. So it depends. Sometimes you will have nothing up here. If that happens to you, you just you right click and you press hide. You press this and it should have a check mark, but you don't want it. Now you want to go to aircraft, kneeboard, navlog, and you can just see pretty much everything I need to know. So this is how many gallons of fuel per pound. This is the distance, I believe. Yep. And this is your heading. And this is the altitude of the airport above sea level. So this is what you want to look for. Heading of 19, 19019er. You want to type it in here. So how you do that is you look over here and you can see this thing move. So you want to bring it to 19. And there we go. So once that you have that, you have your flaps. You want to do a final check. You have a little bit of a trim. You have your everything set. Now you can go into the ATC. Now you press the tilde key, which is one key to the left of the one key. Above the tab and below the escape. So once you press it, you'll see this. Okay, so this is to show you the weather, right? So you can see that, and yep, you can't hear it because I have my sound off because the engine's really loud, and I'm too lazy to put it off. Few clouds at 9,000 feet, temperature 13, 2.3, altimeter. Okay, so this might be important. 2992. So that means our altimeter should be at 2992. Yep, it's all good. And yep, so now that just keeps going to you change your station. As you can see, it changes right here. So we're going to be departing north. Excuse me. So depart north. So now you'll say, see how I said this matches this, and that's good with Oscar. And I can't do this because it says runway 4 and runway 30. So, oh crap. Okay, so they're just gonna. So I probably shouldn't have done that because now they're knowledge tower ground. Okay. Okay. There. This is gonna pull up. Don't worry about that. The last step. It's only if you're at the gate and you taxi to runway 4. And how you do that. If you know the airport well and it's a small airport, this is a huge airport. You can go to map. I don't know how well you can see that, but it should show you a map of the airport. Yes. And you zoom in really close, and you can see the runways. So we're runway 30L, which is 30 left, and this is runway 4. Technically, I couldn't. Yeah, okay, no. So I'm just gonna take off here and just let them complain and say, you're not clear for takeoff. So if you're using a controller, you're gonna hold down Y, and that's the only way I know how to. So you're just gonna hold down Y. That's your throttle control until I normally go to 100 knots. That's about the airspeed I want. About. Technically, you're only supposed to go to 80, but, this is only a simulator, and I think I'll go to 80. So you just want to lightly pull back. Very lightly. See, I didn't even need all that runway. Yep, see, you're not clear for takeoff. And once we get far enough away. So this is your magnetic compass. When you're taking off and landing, don't watch it because it's not good. Okay, so this is a part that I hate, and you should probably trim it. Because look, I need to yup, okay, you're cool. Alright, so now you're going to press Shift 3, and you're going to pull that up so you can see we're 300 nautical miles away from our destination. Now, 299. You're going to see messages, we're inside an airspace, less than 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Yep, we're not clear for takeoff. Cool, bro. This is where you can see, where is it? You're heading. Yes, sorry, this is your heading, and this is destination. That's 19 nautical miles. Okay, so as you can see I passed, yeah, see now it's ATC turbine. Okay. Now I can technically do departure. So, now this is where you want to close out out of your nav log, Shift 3. You're going to press AP, which is autopilot master. Heading hold, which should, I'm just going to turn on altitude hold, and now you can see we're going to go 7,000 feet per second up, I believe. So now you can see, now we're at heading of 9. Now it's not always, and you can zoom, and it's not always going to be perfect, but as long as you can see it and you know where you're going, you should be just okay. So you can see on our horizon, it may look like we're going in a straight line. Like, seriously, we might, but this is where your artificial horizon, it says we're going 10 degrees up. So, yeah, you can see that. You can see right here also that this should be solid orange, and it is, so that's good. And you can see that. Yep, good. So I am going to talk to departure. And then you're going to press 1. And we're going to request Bravo transmission to B airspace. So, yeah. And then you're going to say it back, and that's why it takes a little while. So you can see this, squawk 6175. And it should show squawk 6175. It will in a second, I think. Oh, yeah, you have to acknowledge. And then it should. Yep, see? And, okay. And we're good. So now it's the waiting game. So, once I do that, I'll come back when we're within 2 nautical miles of the airspace. Okay, so we're about 6 minutes out, as you can see, I think, if I believe correctly. Yep. There's the airport we're going, so we're going to get in range with Duluth approach. Contact Duluth approach. And we're going to start making our descent down. I probably should have made our ascent down a lot faster. Yeah, I probably should have. So, now we're going to go to nearest airport and Duluth International. You just have to kind of find it. Now, I know this is not... Oh, shoot. Yeah. See, I probably should have made my descent a lot faster, as you can probably see by what I am doing. I do not recommend this if you are a real pilot or wanting to be a real pilot. So I just requested 9 miles south east. There's the runway right there, and I requested a full stop and go, or a full full stop penalty, or not penalty. What am I talking? So we can check the weather and stuff. See, I'm already good. And I forgot to trim. The autopilot trims for you. So yeah, see how badly it's trimmed? So it should be around 0. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Oh, we need to get down. What they say? Enter left, downwind. Alright, so 1 second, guys. I just need to check something really quick. Okay, so sorry about that. This actually brings me to a good point. So you can see in the lower left, simulation is paused. So I'm going to press P to continue. So I'm going to drop down again. And actually, I'm going to take this time. I'm going to press P. Go to world. Oh, cancel. Don't want that. World. Map. And we're going to look at the airports. Or the runways, I should say. So, you might need a little bit of adjustment. So I can see runway 9 is right there, 9er. It's runway 3, and that's runway 27, or 27 and 21. Okay, so I can remember that for when the ATC down 27. I should probably look at that. So 27, if I remember correctly, is down here, is on the far way. And I believe correctly, it's 21. That's 27. So we're going to need to go around and there. Okay? So we're going to land right there. Okay? So now I'm going to unclick that, press tilde, press P. So this will be a good time to press Shift 1. And oh, I forgot about my flaps. You don't see anything. My flaps are perfect. We're going to go full flaps for this trip. And my land light is already set. So, we're good. So I am coming a little low. So I am going to speed up a little. So you can see these lights right here. I believe double red is too high. You want 1 red, 1 white. But we're not landing on that runway, so we good. So now I'm going to go, I believe this is east or west. I believe east. I'm going to touch the shore ocean and come back. Yes, this is east. Or maybe not that drastic, but I am going to drop my... I did do that a little too soon. I'm going to do 10 flaps. Let's fly 10 flaps. Alright, so as you can see, my autopilot is off. And you can tell that by looking down there, no light. And the plane is not trimmed properly. Still need to trim it. And this is where... Oh, trimming it the wrong way. A pilot can help you. A co-pilot. And I will be having Nico, as some of you guys know. We both have this game. Really, really enjoy it. Oh, okay, so cleared to land on runway 27. So, acknowledge landing clearance. So we're cleared. Now we know that. Alright, and we're going to make a turn. And very lightly, so to finish my story, Nico, as some of you guys know, unless you guys are newcomers, which I realize that there's a lot of you are newcomers. And Nico, he is a friend of mine, and we do this together. And just a little bit more. Just want to make sure, and we're going to cut down the throttle a little bit. There it is. I believe. I may have overdone it, so I'm going to give it a little bit more throttle. He's a friend, and he's the other person that runs this channel. Let's go to world, map, and make sure our final approach is looking swell. It is not. And let's find out why. So I need to go straight, and we're going to do a little bit of a weird landing. Shift 3. And I think that's good. So this might be a good time to press P, since we are in a little bit of a interesting situation. And zoom in. Oh, that's out. Zoom in a little bit. And zoom out a little bit. So I do need to curl back around. Okay? So now I'm going to bring this down over here. And press P. And so we're going to go down. Okay. And I realize that there's a message. This is a horrible approach. Excuse me. I just ate dinner. Okay. And so normally you would hear something saying don't sink, like a really computerized, yeah, like this. So I am kind of nervous because I've never had to run down runway 27. It's always been runway 3. But it does look like I am good. Oh, yeah, you can also see that. Yep, don't need to see that. That's my brother. So we need to go straight and then take a left. So, and I am, so straight. And I can't see the runway. So sometimes, no, okay. Sometimes, okay. My controller is unplugged. So, my controller's unplugged, and that is okay, there we go. So, we're gonna pull up. Yep. That should not happen normally, and slow down a little bit. And I think we should be coming up on our runway. So we're gonna pause, go to world. Nope, I don't want to go to an airport. I want to go to world, go to see the map of the airport, the vicinity that we are going. Okay, so I'll keep going straight. Which this seems really weird, because straight does not... This is a horrible landing, I know. We need to speed up. Oh my god, okay. P, okay. Okay, so also you can't. Okay, shift 1. I'm gonna turn the flaps to 0. and throttle 100%. So I don't sink. Oh, and my Fitbit just came off. Isn't this going just swell? Okay, so I think just to the right of that is the runway. So let me check the old mape. That's not how you say map in Spanish, but whatever, you get the point. So yeah, we're passing it right now. So we're gonna need to turn to the left and slow down. Yeah, so if I believe if this is runway 27. Alright, so we're gonna loop. Alright. We're gonna do a loop, slow down. This approach is horrible, but you know, that's why I'm in a simulator and not a pilot. And we're gonna turn up the throttle just a little bit so I don't sink. And yeah, I think we're gonna come up on the airport in a second. As in a second, I mean right now. And we're gonna pull up. Oh, okay. Alright, we never land. Can damn close. Okay. Alright. And this is gonna be amazing landing. Okay. Yep. See this? Yep. 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 And this amazing landing. Okay. And let's get on the taxiway and acknowledge ground handoff. And we're going to contact the ground. And we're going to park ourselves right here. We're going to do a little bit of a drift action. Yep. There. Oh, a little bit of a tail strike. Alright, so we're going to go to gates. And I don't know if I'll go to the gate because I don't know if I can go to the gate, to be honest. Golf way forward. Okay. I turn on. Yeah, I don't know if I can. You know what? I don't know if I can cancel that. But if I do, let's see. Turn off. Progressive taxi. Okay, so you can see oil pressure because I don't have my. Yep, that turns off. So you know what? We're just gonna go to fueling. So technically, you are supposed to. Yeah. See, this is a little bit of a interesting taxi. But technically, you are supposed to be on the paint. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. And yep, see? And we're gonna turn ourselves around. See, this is all planned. This is all planned, I swear. So you can see the elevators and other things going. Okay. Now, technically we are... Okay, I think this is considered a parking spot. Yeah, right here. Okay, so now this is kind of a big thing to do. Mouse yoke can turn on for some odd reason. Don't really want it to. Virtual cockpit is what you want. Parking brake. It is right here. But if I press P, oh, never mind. Period, no, comma. It's right here, and I don't know where the hitbox is to get it out. But you want to pull that out, It's not really that important. I believe Control F, Control 1, one of these buttons does it. I know Shift F calls for a fueling truck, and I actually want to find a button. And I'm not finding that button because this is so stupid. Oh, cancel. No. Oh, what did I just do? Well, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I just want to see what this does because I have no clue what did stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you want more stuff. Yeah, like this. Should be cool. Um, Thumbs up for more videos. And our first video in forever. We've been really busy. Our hockey season is... Oh, I did something. And we're back at the beginning. Hockey season's just ramping up. So that should be awesome. And, yeah. I'm just really happy to get back doing YouTube stuff. Fun. Sports.